Hi everyone, welcome back to Swiss Home Garden. Chitra here. In this video, I will be taking you on a little journey towards Canton Bern. We will be visiting a very old but renovated farmhouse and then drive around the countryside. Let's begin. My daughter's spring vacation has started as of this weekend, and we wanted to take a family trip, just drive around the countryside but to a different part of Switzerland. And then we visited some friends in the evening and got back late at night. This is one of the beautiful bridges in Murgenthal we encountered, and I could film this. I've been trying out my new gimbal, and so sometimes it may be a little bit shaky because I still have to learn the gimbal. This is typical spring. You can see the fields, the rapeseed fields and all blooming. And you will see also that the houses look a lot different in Canton of Bern than in some other parts of Switzerland. This is the beauty of Switzerland. Although it's such a small country, each little canton has a unique style of houses. You will see that even the older houses which are being renovated are renovated to really top standards of today. I will share a video on what it is to build a house in Switzerland and what are the things you'll have to consider and why are the houses and real estate in Switzerland so expensive. I don't know which villages are these, but we were just looking around. We were taking a walk in this small little village, and my daughter saw this beautiful house and she called it a little witch's house. That's how the children call it. It looks like the small little witch house. We wanted to look outside the house, and then one of the neighbors was actually mowing his lawn and he saw us and he said, I can show you this house if you want to. And he took us inside and showed this house around. It seems this house is up for sale. This house is about 200 years old, and with it comes also a lot of land which could be converted into newer builds. I'm not sure exactly how much of it is there. This is not the actual farmhouse. A Swiss farmer typically had two houses. One was where the family which was actively farming living, and a smaller house called a Stockli where the older generation used to live. They are usually quite small in size. I think this is such a beautiful custom, that way the family lived together. So this was renovated, and the standard of renovation was really awesome and very good quality. This happens to be the living room. The ceilings are not very tall because these are really very old houses. It used to cost a lot to build their houses, so they didn't make very high ceilings. And moreover, it costs a lot to heat, so the ceilings are not tall. And beside it, they have left the space empty. This is to fill up the kitchen. I think they're still renovating it a little bit and they're looking to get the buyer to finish off the kitchen. But the other parts like the bathroom and other things were completely renovated. And it was so kind of this gentleman to show us around this house like it was his own house. He had the key to it. They had two bathrooms. One was in the ground floor with the bathtub, and all renovated to top modern standards. This had a small walk-in shower, and my daughter was very excited seeing this little house. She wanted us to buy it. Of course, it's not feasible. It was quite expensive. I think the price range was above $1 million. This is what the real estate nowadays costs in Switzerland. Even an apartment costs above $1 million. These are very energy efficient houses. You don't have very huge amount of heating bills. My camera was getting a little bit overexposed due to the sun, but inside it worked well. And in this floor they had 2 bedrooms, but the view from the bedroom was not very good because just across the street is the big farmhouse. On this side you can see the road. I guess it's one of the main roads. This huge carport also belonged to this house. This is the second bedroom, and the ceiling is also very beautiful. I really liked it. This was the ugly view you had to the bigger farmhouse outside. The second shower cum toilet in the first floor. The house had 3 bedrooms, 2 on the first floor and 1 on the ground floor. This is one of the better views. And far and wide is the countryside. Now I will be taking you down to the cellar. The stairs are a little bit steep because these are older houses. They even had some storage space on top of this, but it was too dark for me to shoot it. And then this is the cellar. Pity they don't have a wood stove to heat. They renovated to the most modern and efficient way. This is the heat pump and the boiler, and also all the electric connections. Like this is the technic room. They're still renovating, but it was nicely tiled and easy maintenance. And this is the other cellar where they have the washing and the drying. They even had an earth cellar. These older houses had earth cellar to store vegetables for the winter. This is the earth cellar. The people over there were very friendly. We met a few people just walking around and they were so friendly and nice. Then this is the typical countryside view. All the cows are grazing during the spring months. They will be grazing between spring till autumn. These are some of the far away villages, quite cut off. Basically, you could live off grid over here, I suppose. We are very much high up in the altitude, and very close to this village is a ski resort called Waltersville. I think there's a ski lift very close by. And these farmhouses are very old, but I guess this area is going to be built up newly. There were a couple of new builds too, but this is quite remote, and I guess during the winter months it will be fully covered up in snow. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and thank you for watching. If you're new to my channel, kindly subscribe. I post one new video every week on food from scratch, Swiss country living, gardening and natural recipes. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.